Good day, Libra, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for February 24th to March 2nd. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is for the week. I can, I will, end of story. I can, I will, end of story. See, if I ever make my own cards, that's how it's going to be. Short and simple. Because I think that's how an affirmation should be. Is short and simple. These longer ones that pop up, I don't know. I mean, they're good, but universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Three of Hearts, Eight of Spades, Nine of Spades, Eight of Diamonds, Two of Diamonds, Eight of Clubs, Jack of Spades, and the Queen of Clubs. Okay, Libra, your general energy is to power up. Speak your mind, speak your what you want into life, breathe it into life, the things that you want, because what you want is all green lit right now, right? So it's definitely the best time for you to go after those things that you want out of life. But it looks like you might want to isolate from doing so, and you need to not do that. There can be a number of reasons why you want to isolate and not go after the things that you want. Maybe one time going after the things that you want just didn't work out, or whatever it may be. I'm sure we'll learn more reading the rest of the cards here. But anyway, at the beginning of the week, it looks like there's going to be some celebration or gathering, or possibly a need for your friends. You might need a little help from your friends at this point in time. Um, Now, here's the other thing. It looks like you're going to want to isolate again, from this. So you got isolation already twice here. So something's holding you back. I can kind of see what it is looking at the rest of the cards here, but let's just focus on this one card here. Right now, if you need help from your friends and family, look into them, ask them, tell them, I need your help. That's part of what being a friend is, or a family member. If they're good family members, they will help you. But note that I do know quite well how family can be some of the least help in your life at times. But if your family wants to gather or celebrate a birthday or anything like that, any kind of celebration, and they want you to come, don't isolate, don't retreat from that. Go for it, okay? Something good is going to come out of this. But yeah, if you need help from your family and whatnot, or friends, definitely ask them, and if they need your help, help them, that's just a good thing in general. But anyway, if it does have something to do with help, then yeah, it's going to lead to gathering and celebration. But this can also just be that there's gathering and celebration going on, and you're being invited, and you might want to retreat and isolate from that. But the cards are saying no, gather, celebrate, enjoy that time with your loved ones. Here is definitely something that could be isolating you. You have false fears, okay? But they are false fears. All right. You need to not fear, you need to take action on your fears, right? uh Work opposite to that emotion. Instead of being fearful, be courageous, and speak up, and power up, and speak your mind, and go after the things that you want, because it's all green lit. It's all green lit. It's all good to go, whatever you're wanting to go after. Then you have the death card. Now, yes, this can be the death of a person at times, but most of the time, I mean, like 90% of the time or something like that, it's, the death of a job, the death of an idea, the death death of a relationship. It's that kind of death. But when this death happens, whatever this is, it could even be the death of your fear and worry, of whatever this false fear is. It can be the death of that as well. But whatever death happens here, it is a blessing. You might not see it at first, but it is a blessing. Whatever it is that's dying off has been causing you fear, worry, nightmares, and other problems. So by it going away, by it dying off, you're going to be relieved of those things. Well, in the middle of the week, ooh, what a time for this to come up. And it makes complete sense, right? You have the unexpected happening coming. This is a positive unexpected happening. It's in job and money, okay? But the problem is that there's going to be a lot of rain when the sunshine comes in. And what I mean by that is the rain is being emotionally dysregulated, angry, upset, sad, whatever. And when we're like that, a lot of times when good things come towards us, we will reject them. Like if somebody says, "Oh, I got this job offering for you," a lot of times when we're upset or depressed or "I don't care, life sucks," blah 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 blah, blah, all right, and then we miss that opportunity because when this card comes up, this opportunity, this unexpected happening that's coming in for you, this is not going to come back around for quite a while, all right, if it ever does come back around. All right, so but it makes complete sense that you're in the darkness, and you might want to block out the light because you got these false fears, you got this isolation thing going on, you got the death of something, so of course your emotions are dysregulated here in the middle of the week, but you need to really just pay attention. Like say somebody did come to you about a job, and you're just not in the mood to talk about it, instead of saying, "I don't care," just say, "Look, I'm interested, but I'm just not in the right mindset to handle a discussion about this. Can we plan this later?" And that's the way you want to handle that. So, but then right off the bat, you got a cheater. There's a cheater. So somebody's cheating. It doesn't have to be a romantic spouse or anything like that. It can be a friend, family. Hold on one second. It can even be like your boss, okay, uh, or maybe like a business partner or something like that. So it doesn't have to be a love relationship here that's cheating on you. It can just be pretty much anybody that's just going behind your back and doing you wrong, talking shit about you or planning something against you or whatever like that. So there is a cheater at hand here, and you're gonna find out about them as you're heading out of the week, which really sucks because you got false fears, isolation issues going on, the death of something. You got a lot going on here, so your emotions are going to be all over the place this week, definitely. But you need to keep your mind busy. You need to keep your mind off of it as much as you can, empowering up and leveling up and going after the things that you want out of your life and not rejecting things coming in that are good for you and not rejecting, gathering with your friends and family. These are the ways to keep your mind off these other crappy things that are happening. Then you've got compromise. So yeah, there's going to be a compromise that you're going to need to make. And when this card comes up, it means that this compromise needs to be made, right? It's neither good or bad. It just is what it is. But you need to be aware that you don't get the short end of the stick, right? And if you see you're getting the short end of the stick, when you confront the person you're making the compromise with, do not come at them aggressively. Even if you think that they, are giving you the short end of the stick on purpose, you still don't want to come at them aggressively because then they're just going to return the favor to you and they're going to be aggressive back, and then the compromise might not happen at all. And you need this compromise to happen. So just keep your cool, remain, calm and collected, and just come at them and be like, "Hey, if we do this, I'm gonna lose out this way, right? Don't just like Oh, you're giving me the short of the stick. Don't do that, okay? Uh, then at the end of the week, you need to become the rebel. Yeah, you need to be the rebel and let out your rebel yell. All missions are possible. All right, so yeah, this card goes so hand in hand with the Queen of Clubs here, because this is about powering up, going to the next level, speaking your mind. This is about being a rebel and speaking your mind, pretty much, with a rebel's yell. And this is all green lit. Everything is green lit, and this is every mission is possible at this point in time. So definitely, the message here is to go after what you want in your life, right? And to make sure to keep your emotions in check and not allow them to dictate you missing out on gathering and celebrating, you missing out on a positive, unexpected happening coming in, and being able to go after the things that you want to go after in life. So yeah, be the rebel. Now, sometimes the rebel can be a political card. I mean, it's basically its basis is a political card. So for some of you, you might be doing some kind of like political thing, and the card is just saying, "Be the rebel." Stand your ground, and fight for what you believe in and whatnot. But I feel like here, this is something else. You're going after something else. There's something that you want in your life, and you need to go after it. Just go after it. Don't worry about all this other shit. I mean, you got some shit going on, but still. Anyway, let's check the tarot cards. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? The Hangman. Yeah, I mean, the Hangman has total knowledge, and he has total knowledge of getting himself down from here. And also, he's not hanging by the neck, right? So he's not in danger of really dying or anything like that. So I think what this card's kind of saying is that, yes, you got all these fears and insecurities going on, and there's a death happening, and there's cheating going on, and you got all this going on, but you're still alive. You're still not dying. You still have all the knowledge that you need to help you grow, right? This is a lot of growth up here, and you're only hanging by your ankle. You can most likely get yourself free from this, and still create and still grow and still be. So when you're feeling like that, if you're feeling when you're feeling like the noose is around your neck, right? When it comes to the fear and the isolation and this death and this cheating, you really don't. It's really not around your neck, okay? I feel like that's all in your head. In all reality, you are fine. You know what you know, and you do great at getting out of things, and you can grow. You have the green light. You have all missions are possible, and you have this. I do think that you have like a family or friend network that would help you build something if that's what you're after is building something, and it would lead to gathering and celebrating and whatnot. So you're not hanging by the noose, you're just hanging by the foot. Okay, so it's not your head, it's just your foot. And you can easily escape that. You can escape this emotional, downplay that you're gonna have here during this week because it's definitely there. I mean, you definitely got enough going on for there to be some emotional craziness going on in your head. But you're not hanging by the noose. You're not hanging by the neck, okay? All doors are open for you. You just have to use that knowledge of yours and go after it, right? So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. If it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, keep in mind, I do have bonus readings on my Patreon, which you can find the link in the description below. And yeah, I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.